Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. We back. We back. We back. It's your boy Supernatural Element, aka Hardeen, the Magician. So you already know if you clicked on this video. It's positive waves of energy headed your way, collective. Again, I hope you're feeling blessed and highly favored. And I hope you're having all your prayers answered at this time. And again, hope they're dealing with you with the utmost care, compassion, love, and respect that you deserve, collective. Again, if you're new here, we read your energy every day. We can see that you're the one that's trying to make a difference, trying to be the change that everyone seems to be searching for in the world these days. So if they're not telling you that your efforts are making a difference or having an impact, or again, they're not giving you that pat on the back, they're not raising you up, they're just, you feel like you're out there alone, just trying to make some progress. Again, here you are saluted, raised up, recognized, all that good stuff, collective, applauded. Again, we salute you, we see your efforts. I mean, keep up the good work. We're just here to support and love you. So this message could be reaching you anywhere, morning, noon, night, any country, continent, anywhere in the world. Again, it's a free spiritual message. Take the messages, don't force anything. Take what's for you, disregard the rest. Use your own free will and discernment at all times in your own real life, because you're the only one that's gonna know, where all this fits, or if it doesn't fit, again, where the energy is landing. And again, like, share, subscribe. Get in the comment section, collective. We got a bond, we strengthen it every day. We're here again. So we're just gonna do our thing, collective. Just gonna throw some cards this time. That last one was mainly astrology. Very little tarot. So we'll just see what comes out. I won't take any poppers yet. All right, show me collective first, please. In this scenario, ooh. Right, so. Well, let me just make sure there's no, okay, this card has some nudity on it. Right now, you could be very much focused on your financial situation, your material situation. Again, I know I say a lot that it doesn't matter what the outside world looks like, but again, for some of you, it's very important. And again, don't let me stand in the way of what's actually important to you. Again, it's just spiritual advice. Take what fits, leave the rest. But yeah, I see there's a focus here on the material world. Again, putting in the effort, not getting, you feel like you're not getting your just due. You could be very analytical about all of this at this time. There's something else here about I can't show this card, but there's something else about not being able to put an end to this situation, or call judgment on this situation, or stop it. Again, you feel this is a feeling of, I'm not gonna lie, it's giving a bit of spiraling out of, like, I would say spiraling out of control, but not having control that one would want in a situation that involves their material and financial and stability and their health, wealth, happiness, that sort of thing. Some of you feel like there's a lot coming up against you. It's a bit overwhelming. You're trying to defend against it, but I guess it's feeling like you're going to be overwhelmed in this instance, and you want to put a stop to it. Okay, where are we going with this, Spirit? Oh, 2 came out. Spirit saying, don't get any feelings about this. I need one more. What is this person bringing forward, or what is this? Okay, so Spirit's saying, yes, that this could be true, but there's an energy of, again, not giving into the intrusive thoughts and keeping things going. Yes, you could feel like you're traveling through a tunnel where you can't see the light at the end of it, or you feel like you don't know when this hard time or rough time is going to subside or come to an end, or where's going to be the remedy in sight. From whatever this is right here, but Spirit is saying that there's, like, whatever you're doing is the plan, is the thing. Whatever methods you're putting forward to mitigate this feeling or these circumstances is exactly what you're supposed to be doing. Spirit says keep it up. Could feel like, again, could start to feel worse before it feels better, but here's that not giving up energy, and here's that, again, whatever plans, whatever methods you're putting forth, they are working, they are going to work. These are righteous methods, well thought out, well communicated. It's like saying stay in that, if you can, regardless, just stay in that positive energy. You're moving towards something good. And then the pace gets quicker. Or someone could be coming in here to offer help. Let's see. Nope, I think someone else. Okay. Again, if you're new here, my readings are progressive. Yes, they are very progressive. Again, things happen. They could seem a certain way. We pull more cards. Sometimes we see things. We ask very intrusive questions, an intrusive lining of questioning. Again, it's spiritual probing. So, yeah, that sounded kind of weird, but you know what I mean. Probing of the situation, not of an actual individual. So what it's really giving me is, again, this is something that you are going through. This is not where this could be not where you are now. This could be past energy, because it's saying that, like, you could already be in the energy of, you're like, okay, I already know that, Super Natty, and I already didn't give up, and I'm already moving forward, and I can already see that what I'm doing is going to work out. Again, so it's a way better plan. It's a way better plan than just sitting around feeling defeated and thinking about the things that I can't change. I've already taken a step forward in this and towards some things that I can change, and I can already feel the change, Natty. Yes, it is dark, but again, it's not something that it's not a storm I can't weather, is what I'm getting. So when I was saying Spirit is saying, not what Spirit was really saying is collective hasn't given up. I was doing it from, like, I thought it was going to be like from an advisory standpoint. I thought Spirit was giving some spiritual advice, but they're actually telling us a story here. So with that being said, you haven't given up. You fought through a lot, and you've had a lot of forward progress. And again, it's giving that despite or regardless of what your circumstances may feel or seem like on a three-dimensional plane, again, this is the reality, is that you've actually something that should have defeated you ultimately didn't defeat you. And I'm getting it's sort of unbelievable, because there's a lot coming at you right here. Again, there's you're having to defend yourself against multiple attacks. And I don't know if this is from, like, some of this definitely was from people, but it could have been, like, you know, people trying to slander you, defame you, discredit you. It could have been anything like that. People trying to tear you down, and you defending yourself against that, and ultimately having to admit defeat, and again, suffering some type of financial or material loss that was prolonged. And again, trigger warning, I'm not trying to make anyone relive the past. I'm not trying to open any old wounds that you may feel that you have healed from, but I'm just saying overall, it's saying that you went through something very difficult, and even though it seemed hopeless, for whatever reason, you moved forward like a champ. It didn't matter to you. You were able to just put it all behind you in a sense, and not really lose your sense of self. You didn't become the Queen of Cups in the reverse. You became the Knight of Cups in the upright, Seven of Swords reverse. So again, looking inward towards whatever creative or endeavors or anything that you wanted to create or design, and it doesn't have to be like a picture. It could be like something that you wanted to create and design and manifest into your life, a better home life, a better financial situation, or whatever it is, right? You put your focus towards that, again, going within, not looking for the answers externally, but finding out, again, what makes you tick, what would work best for you, working towards that, again, in a legal, upfront sort of way. Again, regardless of not being able to see the light at the end of the tunnel, and you came out victorious. Because of all of that, I don't know if someone witnessed all of this and is looking at you as like some type of hero, like, again, or heroine. I think that's a female hero, but I never liked that word because it's too close to heroin. But I think that's how you actually pronounce it. It's heroin and heroin. But I think like old English would say heroine or heroine, whatever. If you're a female, you're a heroine. If you're a male, they see you as a hero or the hero of your story. Champion, foremost champion of, again, insert your speciality here, your special skill. You overcome. Someone could see that. They're coming outside. They're already inside of the community. But again, that's very vague, right? Because it could be one of, let's say, 100 people, right? But it's someone that you already know, and they're inside a community, and they're bursting forth from whatever community they're in to come towards you. And they're like, it's an energy of surrender, or like, there is a nighttime activity element to this. But I feel like this person wants to say some things first. They may talk fast. They may Someone wants to say some things first about the community and acceptance and celebration and I guess being outside, and then like being outside with you or being seen with you, and then they want to surrender to you. Or again, there's that feeling of not wanting to fight anymore, wanting to come in and say what I've been, but say what you mean to say what you mean to say, something like that. Someone just wants to tell the truth. They've had enough of, I guess it feels like, I was gonna say, it feels like running away or hiding. Yeah, exactly. Nine of Swords, Knight of Wands, Eight of Cups. Someone's tired of like staying up all night, feeling conflicted. Should I stay or should I go? It's like, so it's so conflicted. And like, again, Knight of Swords, Knight of Wands. Like, someone wants to rush in, but it's, again, they also want to walk away from that. The thing they want to rush towards, they're like, should I walk away from it? Should I leave it, abandon it? And again, it's driving someone crazy. You crazy, baby. But it's like, again, it's all self-imposed. Okay, wait, tell me a little bit more about collective in this defeated situation and what was going on here. How did they overcome? Seems that someone deliberately targeted your finances. They looked at you as like a wealth of wealth, like you had the bag. Yeah, there he is. There it is, the Emperor in reverse. But we've been on this person for months, right? You've been on this person for months. Now, this could be that person right now that's starving for your energy. Again, they come out all the time as, again, as a sort of a Darth Vader energy with that, where is collective? In your haste, you destroyed them. No! Like, so it feels like that. So this is your proverbial Darth Vader. Again, male or female, right? A very dark energy, very controlling. And then somebody who feels like, again, they were on the right side at one point, but it's like they ended up believing that what was right was wrong, and what was wrong was right. Again, a very corrupted mind state. They could have been influenced by an outside individual. And again, I'm just getting all this off of feeling them resonate with that Darth Vader energy. And again, this is pretty much, this is that Anakin Skywalker story. Again, somebody was pure, but again, they allowed themselves to be corrupted, and they became this, they became like this. And in this energy, they were, or they could have had even someone else or them. Again, they were spying on you, triangulating, trying to figure out your whereabouts, where you would be, what you're doing, how much you're making, this type of thing. Someone tried to really, really get at the purse strings. And let me guess, now they're feeling defeated. And let me guess, now they're feeling that, so they're feeling at least, the very least, stagnated. Or again, this whole journey they were on, it's over. Or they lost the pentacle, or they lost sight of the goal or the prize, or the ball has been stripped from their hands. There's a turnover. They lost it. We struck out. The bottom of the ninth, game over. First and inches, couldn't convert. Oh no, actually, damn, they sacked us. We fumbled. Oh shoot, they're running back. They're scoring on us. Oh, we lost. Something like this. Somebody took the goalie out the net, and then the other team like slap shot from the other side back. Ron Hextall, you know, I think it's the only NFL goalie scored 2 times. I mean, right down, bang, all the way down the ice. Like that happened. That's again, somebody they lost. They took a huge gamble. They thought they could triangulate your finances and cause some damage there, and they could have. Well, it looks like I don't think their plan fully went through, because again, your finances ended up they saw you in the Seven of Pentacles reverse. Again, you putting a lot of effort into something and you're seeing a lot of success. Only a few times are things not working out for you. The majority of times you're having success in the material. Again, it's looking like cash, wealth gains, inheritance, again, that sort of thing. They could have targeted your health too. Or they could have seen you as a very healthy person and been like upset with that and want to get that out of the way too. It's like you're a little too fit. It's like, here, eat this whatever sandwich that causes people to gain weight and be unattractive. Eat that and do this and don't work out and whatever. They could have been trying to target your health too, but majority they tried to target your finances. But again, this caused, I think this person miscalculated, or because there was a regression. They didn't get what you would have wanted is to put someone in the 8 of Pentacles, right? Okay, so it's like because I know that you're the generator of this wealth, or these pentacles, this material energy, this material resources, right? You're the generator. So what someone would actually want to do is manipulate you in a way where you would progress to the Eight of Pentacles. Again, working so hard, you're not even paying attention to what you're doing, and then come in and take advantage of you. But because then you would have pentacles all over the place. You're creating everywhere. You'd be like if they took 2 or 3, you probably wouldn't notice, or by the time you did, again, it would be, they would have already gone off and did whatever they wanted to do. But instead of things progressing, things regress, things went backwards for this person, and you could have closed off because that's what I'm saying. It doesn't look like you lost everything, but you sort of became very conservative or closed off with your finances. And then that did cause an imbalance, because at that time, you couldn't do all the things you want to do. You couldn't present yourself as a person that was in an upstanding material position, in a strong material position. So you may have had to hold back your finances, and then in turn, somehow that could have affected you too, not being able to just fully be out there and be yourself. And then again, but things went backwards for this person. You kind of had the opposite reaction of what they wanted you to have. You got very defensive, and then in that you got defeated. But again, then this person lost control of the plan or whatever they were trying to do. And again, they didn't get anything out of this. Hence Knight of Pentacles reverse. Eventually, again, this journey, it's over, and I'm not getting any reward. I've lost the reward. I'm just me and my horse riding around slowly. Oh, look at that. Ace of Swords reverse. Tried to win at all costs. Again, boom the battlefield without care for whatever type of collateral damage you can cause. Your troops are also on the battlefield, but then you send the carpet bomb. Again, carpet bombing in war is actually illegal anyway. But let's just say, again, you carpet bomb the battlefield, or you strafe the battlefield, and again, your troops are right there. But you're like, okay, it's 20,000 of my men and 80,000 of them. So I'm going to strafe the battlefield, and even if I kill those 20,000 of my men, who cares? At least we won the war. We beat the enemy. But then you got to explain to all those families at home how those soldiers were lost. Again, you see what I mean? It's not like it's immoral, or it's going to be frowned upon once the facts come out. So somebody, again, wanted to win at all costs, was trying to do everything, and it caused a lot of chaos. Again, this is because the Ace of Swords upright is like victory, truth, clarity. Again, the divine coming in and parting clouds and giving you the communication, or the idea that you want, or again, the thoughts become clear. But in the reverse, it's almost the same thing, right? But when you're coming in to part the clouds, you're coming in with way too much force, or you're you know what I mean? Someone that will try to force a truth, or again, it ends up causing a lot of chaos. It ends up, I don't know if you can hear that. That was a little confirmation. Yeah, it's like getting raked against the coals, or the broken glass everywhere, and like you're getting pulled across the ground, across the glass. Like it's no good for any situation. It's a uncalculated, cold, large risk that you're taking. And I say cold because again, it's a sword, so it's usually something somebody knows that they're doing. Again, it's either a thought or some type of a speech pattern, something that's communicated. And in the reverse, it would be not very well communicated, or not truthful, or again, very chaotic, or something that leads to chaos. Jeez, Louise. And what did they get? So yeah, this journey, whatever, this person, they're getting it. They're getting it. Ace of Wands reverse, Ace of Swords reverse. Yeah, the journey's over. Everything I was putting towards this is over. The truth done came out about whatever it is I was trying to do. This is over. Again, it's scattered to 1,000 pieces, and it's shattered to 1,000 pieces and scattered to the winds. It's nothing but chaos and a fool's errand, a journey that went nowhere for this Emperor in the reverse, to try to triangulate and target your finances, potentially your health. Again, they may have worked with another person. They thought they had you down. It seemed to be some sort of a facade or some type of cat's paw that you were putting on. They fell for it. You were moving on in the meantime while this person thought they were winning. They thought they had you in a Queen of Cups reverse energy. Again, very closed off, emotionally unstable. So basically being affected by all the things that they did. They thought they had you in the corner. But again, you were actually still loving, caring, and very much in touch with your passions and the things that excite you about life. You moved forward with a plan that was very above board, very well thought out. And again, you didn't lie, cheat, or steal. You kept everything out in the open and very much in the light. And things and then that's what was working for you, and things could still be working for you. Again, continue on your path. This looks great. Yeah, they're looking a little bit worse for wear. And again, now you have someone honest, truthful, that wants to come communicate, surrender. They're secretly filled with a lot of passion. Again, behind all this communication, and but I was saying there's somebody who's gonna come in as a sword. I was saying Queen of Swords, but again, a Knight of Swords. Someone's coming in like very steely and put together. But again, behind that, they're just a ooey gooey gummy bear stuffed inside an armored suit, right? So you're gonna, yeah, this person's waiting to unleash that fire, surrender that fire to you. And right now they could be in an energy of sort of wishy-washy, back and forth, fighting with themselves. 18. No, we're probably gonna change decks here. Oh, I guess I should have got off this person. Okay, we get it. You're suffering. I'm sorry. I should have asked another question. Yes, you're feeling out in the cold. You're feeling 5 of Pentacles, 5 of Swords. Oh, 4 of Pentacles. Okay, yes. So we're going to ask another question because this person, I feel like we're still entangled with this person's energy. And what we're getting is, again, they're suffering still. Look at all this. Look at this. Ace of Swords reverse. Ace of Wands reverse. 5 of Pentacles. Well, you want this in the reverse. But in the upright, yeah, it's not so good. Again, there's some fighting, being out in the cold, regrets. Someone may have taken a situation too far. They should have backed down or listened to their spirit guides, or maybe people were warning them. They didn't listen. They tried to play the big bad guy, the big old meanie in a situation, and now it's like it's backfired. All of that has just got them cast out of the kingdom. Again, this person came up before. They could be dealing with some type of health issues. And it could be anything. This person could have a cold right now, or the flu, or, you know, something in the middle of summer. Still, this person's dealing with some type of, they're not well, like in the physical sense. There's something about them that's not, or they could just be very sad, or again, borderline a depression based off of everything that's happened. But again, this person is sort of sick in some way, and they're definitely, again, there's a regression to them losing a lot of their finances and having to, and it's like financial blockage, or could also in this case sort of be like trying to hold on to everything because everything's gone bad now. Like now I'm not on the inside, I'm on the outside. Everything, it's the complete opposite of the result that I wanted. And if you notice, this person, it keeps regressing. It started as them triangulating you as a 7 of Pentacles in reverse. You kind of fooled them by going into 6 of Pentacles reverse energy, but that kind of hurt you. You didn't want to have to do that, but you had to do it. And then look, things are ending up in the 5. Where this person is concerned. Now they're losing more based off of what the first thing was, that 7, based off of the activities taken against you in that 7. This person ended up in a 5, and then they're ending up ultimately in a 4. Again, after some conflict, they're ending up in a 4. They could have maybe fought with another person here. Again, 5 of Swords, Page of Swords. I said they could have worked with someone else, or this could be them. This could be them watching you, but I feel like it's them and another person working together because you're the 7 of Pentacles and you're landing between that Page of Swords reverse and that Emperor in reverse. So it's like they're, you know what I mean? It's like the police have this thing they do called front and follow, where it's like they can tail someone and there's a car behind and a car in the front, and then they're communicating through radio. So the person, it's like if they feel like, oh, someone's following me from behind, and they try to speed off, whatever, they don't know that there's someone also in the front, and then that person will follow them. And then before they can figure out, oh, it's 2 people, there's like a radio communication, like, oh, I think your cover is blown. Okay, follow them there. I'm gonna go here, whatever. Like, again, triangulation. To keep, you know, to keep track of a person's movements. So I feel like they worked with somebody here. And then the Emperor, obviously the King of Fire, you have the Wands in the reverse, and then you have Swords in the reverse again. And then you can have this Knight representing the journey overall. This could be 2 people in this energy, right? And again, the Pentacle, they tried to take a 7 from you. So again, they were holding that, but I told you they lost control of it when you flipped them to the 6. So again, I'm just trying to show you how all it's coming together in my mind and how this is all sort of making a sort of sense ultimately with the way the cards are coming out. And again, I wasn't trying to pull on this person's energy. I didn't ask anything. They sort of came out. And again, they're ending up in the 4 after the conflict. And now it's like they have to hold on to whatever they have, whatever they're holding on to that they're out in the cold with. They're going to lose some more, but they're going to have to like hold on to it. But it's going to be like a reason why they can't. Something to do with this conflict maybe, or the fact that they're being seen as a type of person that took things too far, or maybe they're they're sort of still in a state of shock. Maybe there's something that they have to do and they don't exactly do it because they're so, again, they don't know what to do. They're in fight, flight, and freeze. They're in fight, flight, or freeze mode. Again, they don't know if they should run away, keep fighting, or if they took it too far, or like, again, someone's head is kind of mixed up and they could miss an opportunity to remain in the 5, or again, they're losing a pentacle because of that. And then now they're ultimately blocked from even being able to hold on to the little bit that they have left. So again, someone could regress to the 3 in reverse. And again, it's like everything you've done is like now being torn down, and like the people are protesting it. And again, there's no work coming in. And so I'm seeing somebody's, again, financial material progression has seriously taken a hit after they messed around with you. Okay, let's get a couple more. Oh, as I say you, the star comes out. Let's get some more. Is that the collective? Getting a weird message. Someone could want to... Someone could be wondering how you maintained, like, how did you stay hopeful and heal through a situation, through a Temperance reverse, 10 of Pentacles reverse, 10 of Cups reverse. It's like ultimate disharmony, lack of happiness, completely being thrown off of your path or your destiny, being confused, not knowing what to do, like being completely in the dark. But how were you able to follow your North Star still? How are you able to heal yourself, have hope, change things, be a positive person, be a light for people, or a light in so much darkness? Again, Temperance angel in the reverse, yeah, it can be the angel of darkness there themselves. And I mean, if you're not experiencing rainbows and paradise outside your window every day when you wake up, you can imagine what the opposite of that would be. But again, it didn't affect you. You still came out somehow beaming. Way to go, collective. This is why I do the intro. This is why I do the intro, because it's noticeable, the effect that you have. And I feel like you should know too, because I don't feel like anyone tells you. There's a thing where they don't want you getting too hyped up. Like, people, like, you're in your power, you're standing in your power, you're already an empress, emperor, you're doing what you do, but people are still trying to fight against, like, they don't want you to ever realize that power, not knowing that you're already, that's what I'm saying. That's why they don't want to tell you anything. They're hoping that you're still confused about it somehow. Yeah. So, and now see, at the end of all of this, after this person's whole regression, there's that 8 of Pentacles that they should have had. Well, that could be you too. The Star, the 8. Yeah, because, like, again, 9 of Cups, somebody's dissatisfied about that 8 of Pentacles. That's what I'm trying to tell you. They know they missed their opportunity to pull off whatever it was exactly, because they're seeing somebody's victorious now. And this is what they have to witness now. So you got to sit down and watch this happen now. Watch it happen. You got 8 of Pentacles, 9 of Cups. Someone's dissatisfied again, and it's brought on by self. So it wouldn't be the person in the 8 of Pentacles, wouldn't be that hardworking person. They would know that, again, even if they didn't count all the work they did, they know they did a lot of work. They're expecting to see progress. There's someone else who, again, the life that they lived, the things that they invested in, the things that they tried to steer their happiness towards made them unhappy or caused them, again, to be sad, or like, what's the word? Dissatisfaction with, again, the things that are, like, important to me, that I love, that I want to keep around me, like in my personal space, and like these things that nurture me. I'm dissatisfied with all the things around me. These things in my house now, they're nothing but possessions. Like, at the time when I acquired them, I thought that they would fulfill me or serve some type of sentimental, like give me some type of sentimental value, add some type of sentimental value to my life, but it didn't. Now I feel like I'm trapped in a prison. All these things are just possessions. They're worthless to me. Like, the decision someone's made, the path that someone's gone down, they don't like where it led them. And again, they're seeing somebody who's working hard that's gonna be, again, there's a victory. Someone feels trapped. It's like that feeling is being brought on by watching someone else work hard, and again, they're being rewarded or exalted or recognized or celebrated. Again, this is a victory for them. And there are some haters in the crowd, and you can imagine who they might be. So this person feels boxed in by that energy, much like the way they tried to box you in here with this, again, triangulation thing. Doesn't feel good, does it? Sorry, it was coming to the mind. I was gonna say it. I know that though. That's gonna hurt. I don't want to go into outer space with this. Let's get the purple deck here. Yeah, so I know that's gotta hurt. Because again, they had it in the 7, and like I said, had they just, sorry about that, I know shuffling can be loud. I feel like what they wanted was to move it to the 8 and have you do all the work and them take all the profits or the credits or whatever for it. And now they're seeing that without them, that's exactly what's happening, except they're not there to get any of the profits or the credits. Again, this is also having your planets unaligned. So again, you're flying through your solar system, but you can't get your bearings, your navigation systems off. You don't know where you are or what you're doing. Again, you're totally dissatisfied on this journey. Someone's like spinning off into outer space with no direction and no bearings. It's no fun. It's like having an extended Major Tom moment, except you don't know which direction the Earth is. It hasn't been revealed to you yet. You're still just reeling. Ground control to Major Tom. All right, so if all this is happening, Collective is working. Who is this other little person that they were working with? The King of Wands in reverse. So someone was cloaking their energy. Oh, they were sleeping with this person. Oh. Star came out again. We already talked about. Okay, well, right. First things first. They're conversing with this person about how, like I said, how you were able to heal or maintain or defeat them, or how none of their attacks were able to stick or harm you. Again, this is like the big mystery. They don't understand. They thought they put everything they had into it, you know, but it didn't work out. Again, I can't really show this one. She's like butt ass. But yeah, you still came out again, Star. So never losing hope, still the emotional water bearer of the earth. Again, taking those divine messages and making sure that there's a clear conduit, again, for the messages to come through, pouring that water out onto the earth. Again, satiating the people, the population, bringing knowledge, wisdom, caring, healing. How did you do that when I was trying to destroy you? You sort of just turned your back on me, like I wasn't even there. You're telling the King of Wands that, again, King of Wands reverse. Okay, so the gossip person, again, who they did that front and follow triangulation it was really a King of Wands in the reverse. So you're working with the Emperor in the reverse and the King of Wands reverse. This is who was against you. Again, one's a tyrant and a psycho that, again, they must have control. And don't give them control because, again, once they have everything, they might get bored and be like, ooh, a leaf, and sacrifice the entire empire just to have the leaf. So be careful with this person. They have a huge inflated ego, and they'll even pretend like, okay, you've calmed me. That's okay, I'm not going to do anything crazy. And then best believe tomorrow, the leaf is the sole owner and proprietor of the entire kingdom, and that's because this is what this person wanted. They don't care, is what I'm saying. They'll sacrifice the empire. But, yeah, and they're sort of reminiscing about, because again, Ace of Wands in the reverse, they're sort of like crying or reminiscing about, it's like that Scooby-Doo. If I would have gotten away with it if it wasn't for you meddling kids, like something like that. Ooh, yeah. So again, this flipped out. I just caught it. Again, feeling defeated. All the cards against you are coming back against them. Like again, they had you in the Seven of Wands. Remember, you may have had to defend yourself, and then ultimately realize that you weren't going to win, so you admitted defeat. Right? Now it's happening to them. Or again, it's just, it didn't work. Now, like whatever it is, you're able to defend against it, and I feel like they can't. I feel like you're beating them down now. Like these tactics or whatever, it's like almost like return to sender, or it's like the things you were doing before that were causing you to win. It's like you were winning every time with that left jab. Now when you throw the left jab, it's like your shoulder pop out. It's like the same thing that led you to the top is now your ultimate weakness. Now everybody targeting your shoulder or hoping you throw the left jab because they know the fight over after that. It's like whatever someone was using is the exact same thing being used to imprison them. They can't fight against it. Sorry, but what I was trying to say is they're working with this King of Wands so someone with no vision. Again, this person didn't have a plan. They didn't have any plans for the future. Their whole plan was to come in and what it's giving me is sleep with as many people as possible. There's no money. It's King of Wands, Ace of Wands, Seven of Wands. Like wands. Like somebody was, and again, that's what I was saying. This Emperor in reverse and this King of Wands are definitely sleeping together, right? Pretty gross. Because it's like the King of Wands would have got bored very quickly or eventually. Because I mean, I'm the King of Wands. Like I get. And again, male or female, I'm just putting it out just like this again, because like a colloquial saying, it's like, again, I get bitches. So again, bro, you think you're going to control me? Like, because that's where it's going to come through in the end. The Emperor is going to want to cut the player shit out. And King of Wands is going to be like, okay. So it's like, whatever. But they were definitely sleeping together. And again, that could be a thing with this Seven of Wands. It's like too much sleeping around. Like, or yeah, like, the King of Wands is doing too much wand activity. Again, that doesn't involve the Emperor. This could be, if I'm reading it, King of Wands reverse, Ace of Wands, Seven of, again, there's something there about then they're sleeping together, and this is what person is super promiscuous. Again, they're not about anything, and they're not about anything. They're not here for any kind of plans or whatever. It seems like this person was basically there to get their rocks off a lot. And again, not just with this Emperor in the reverse or whatever. So, okay, that's what you were doing. What else? Page of Swords, King of Wands. What else can you tell me about this thing you had going, this plan? Yeah, well, it was hopeless, or it's hopeless now. Or, I mean, it was something that we thought was working. We're doing the dance on the stage, but again, the play wasn't making any money. We kept this up for like a month straight, and now everything's messed up, right? So, like, again, we're tap dancing across the stage every night, but between ticket sales and concessions, we were making nothing. This was actually a huge loss that we took, is what the King of Wands reverse is saying. Damn. And he could feel like it's over. Like, there ain't nothing else we could do. Justice. Court done. Guilty. Verdict in favor of the collective. Like, yeah, you can try to appeal. No, they're afraid to appeal or try this again. They feel like you know all their tactics. And again, as soon as they come in the door, they're going to get skewed. They're going to get the sword. You got all the, again, you've got all the information or the, it's like the experience from this, right? You've already got all the life experience from this built up. So you know exactly what it is. So again, Queen of Swords, very intuitive. Again, pretty much in this situation, I feel like you'd be borderline psychic, because you know all these people's tactics and the lengths that they will go to do nefarious and evil things to people. So it's like, no, they can only approach you from the front. All that's behind you. And if they do, like I said, they're gonna get that sword. I don't think they're ready. So, all right, give us something to walk out the door with. Spirit. Give us something to walk out the door with. Spirit says, just leave. Just walk away. There ain't nothing left. That's it. Just walk away. Leave this where it is and bounce. Go ahead. And again, there's something here about, because again, wait. Forget all that. This person was like, you never talked about me. The Knight of Swords. That's who this is. And again, don't take that off the table. Spirit is saying, yeah, whatever that is, walk away from it. Leave it. It's done. That done. There's nothing there. The water is flowing backwards. It's flowing that way. It's flowing backwards. You don't need to go that way. Leave that stream. You don't need that. Okay, I'm sorry about that, Knight of Swords. What is it that you wanted to say to the collective? I'm about to call you. This person. Oh my gosh, 8 and 8. Ooh, let me get where the grimoire. I gotta see what there's a deeper message here. Oh, a hermit. All right, there's a deeper message here. This person's literally saying, I'm about to call you. What is it? Cameron Rick Ross is like, when Cameron comes to the door, he knocks on the door and he's like, yo, man, I need my money right now. You got 2 minutes. And the dude on the other side of the door is like, 2 minutes. And he's, before he could say anything, Cameron's like, yo, I'm at your front door right now, beloved. So, this is what I'm getting. It's like, sooner than you think. That's when someone is like, I'm about to call you. That's like literally 8 of Cups. Because again, what's the decision they want to make? Rush in, walk away. And then it's like, oh, I was choosing to walk away. And it's like, okay, that's fine. But I'm going to fire off some text messages or something before I do that to make sure, okay? I've had a lot of time to think about it, and again, this light that the Hermit is holding is this communication. And as you know, the Hermit, he's been up there, he's had a lot of time to think and have those self-realizations. And then what's the self-realization that he's coming out with? Who's calling my phone? You ain't got to call. It's okay, girl. Cause I will be alright tonight. I love it. So 8 and 8. In the 8s. Rewards, progress, perfection. Someone's trying to find the strength to transcend the limitations of a situation. So again, it's feeling the limitations to me would be this. Again, going back and forth every night, crying yourself to sleep, or like just being stressed out at night. I don't know if they're necessarily crying. Being stressed out all night about whether they should come forward. And I feel like, yeah, they're like, I'm about to call you. Oh, chariot on the bottom of the deck. I didn't even see that. Yeah, so a lot of forward movement. Like, all these cards are movement cards. 8 of Cups, 8 of Wands. The Hermit is very slow movement and very little of it. But again, he only has to travel a very short distance in order to have a major impact, right? It's a major arcana. He's holding lots of power. Now, what was I saying? 8s. And then let me just get that last one. I'll get you guys up out of here. Jesus, we've been on for a minute. Let me just make sure. Yeah, again, 8, what's the numerological synchronicity or correspondence? New communication, or yeah, it was something like that. It was new. Yeah, it was new communication. So again, somebody's like, when I'm like, what do you have to say? They're like, I'm about to call you, or I want to call you, or I want to message you. I feel like I should message you. Yeah, this person's suffering. Just send it already. 10 of Swords, 5 of Cups, reverse. Again, I'm drawing a blank. No, I'm kidding. It's a painful permanent ending. But this person, again, they want to send like a message, or like, again, the communication is about news, or news of an alliance, right? So they want to, again, this person wants to team up. But again, a painful permanent ending around, again, it's just crushing to this person. They should just send it. This is a lot of like dialing and not dialing, like typing and erasing, closing the phone, putting it down, being stressed out, coming back, typing another message and erasing. Like, just hit send. Like, hit send on anything. Just be like, sup, SUP, send. Okay, we getting out of here. Again, this is what I'm trying to say. Victory. This person could see how hard you're working, or something like that too. I potentially know that you've boomed some karmics. But yeah, again, this is what Spirit's saying too. Just call. Just do it already, or whatever it is, right? Again, 6 of Cups in the reverse, like coming at you faster, something that maybe was going to take place somewhere far in the future. It could happen to you very quickly, and then we already got that, right? This person, they want to step it up, accelerate it. All right, I'm going to leave that one there. Again, I hope that brought somebody some clarity. You guys already know I love you. Like, share, subscribe, get in the comment section. Again, thank you all for your donations all the time. God, you don't know what you're doing to me. And anyway, you guys will see me again in the next one. Again, be cautious, be mindful, collective, protect your energy, and yeah, you know your boy got love for you.